ladies, Manisha here, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be sharing with you some beautiful new Born Pretty store gel stamping polishes. So I'm not sure if you're familiar with them, but they are a brand new product from Born Pretty. Currently there are, how many different ones? 14 different colours available on the website, so I've just got 3 of them here. And they do come just in a cardboard sleeve like this with the instructions written on the outside, so I'll just zoom in a little bit there for you. With them being a gel product, you will have to cure these in a UV or a LED lamp. So that's how they come. So they're just in a little black tube and they're 8 milliliters. I've taken it upon myself to actually put the product code with the number so you know, well I know, sorry, so I can pass that information on to you as to what the product code is and put a direct link in for you for down below. So this particular colour is a beautiful shade of pink and it's hibiscus. So I've also got blue snowflake, which is more sort of like a turquoisey kind of colour. And then I've also got a blue colour which is called Pansy. So that's that one there. So I'm going to be trying these out on some pop sticks. I've just got some prepared here beforehand. I've got some that I've got a matte coat on them too, as well as a gloss finish, so they're being top coated. So I'm going to try them out on there and try a couple of different techniques using some glitters and powders and pigments, and just to see how it all works. It is a new product. I have seen another review very recently by my good friend Nora, which is NAQ57. I'll leave her channel link and her video link for you down below, and she's done a very in-depth video showing these and lots of different ways on how you can use them, so you might want to go and check her video out too. Apart from that, I'll do a little voiceover just explaining what I'm doing at each step so you can follow, and fingers crossed you know, we come up with some different designs for these things here, so they do look very interesting. I have actually got some by Moira, so they've had some out for a little while now. And I'm assuming these work in the same way. They've got other colours, so I've got quite a few of their, you know, these gel stamping polishes already, and I just wanted to get these sort of pastel colours because they don't have these shades, and so it would be quite nice just to build up my collection, and so that I can do lots of different alternative nail arts with them. So yeah, we'll see how we go, eh? Wish me luck. Okay, so first up I'm going to use some unicorn powder and a Born Pretty store plate. I've got a light green swatch stick ready there with a matte top coat. So I'm going to use this tropical leaf design. Now you don't need a lot of this gel stamping polish. A little bit does go a long way, so that's probably why they've put it in a tube that's got a very fine applicator. Now I usually just sort of stamp the image and then clean my plate off. I'm really worried about anything staying on the plate, so I just use a bit of polish remover and get rid of that first, and then because it's gel polish, it's not going to dry on your stamper or anything like that. I've actually just followed the instructions that come with the Moira gel polishes. Now to clean off, best try and get the excess off with a bit of paper first, stamping it onto there, and then with a lint remover. That's probably the easiest way to take it off. Now I've cured that in the lamp, and I'm just applying the unicorn powder, and it is sticking to the parts where the gel polish is, and not to the matte top coat, base coat, sorry. So I'm just going to pop the gel top coat over the top and then cure that in the lamp. So I'm going to top coat all of these off camera, just not going to show you each time. So I've got another matte swatch stick and some chrome, sort of duochrome powder there from Beauty Big Bangs. Going to use this sort of geometric type shape image. It's a really cool stamping plate. I think it's called Kaleidoscope, and I will list everything for you down below. So I'm just going to stamp that onto there. Now you can see that that image is still on the stamper, so I was able to stamp at least 2 nails with it. Now I'm going to cure the red one, and then once that's cured, I'm just going to go ahead and pop that chrome powder on. As you can see, it's transferred onto the stamped part. And then the other one, while the polish was still wet, I just dipped it into the glitter, and then I've cured it and then just taken the excess off with some brush. And I'm going to do another one on a matte top coat. So this time I'm going to be using this neon shimmer powder from Beauty Big Bangs. So I'm just going to use the pink gel polish, just pop a little bit on and scrape it off. So I'm just using that same plate that I used for the previous design. Some really cool images here with lots of sort of full images. I was able to stamp 2 nails again with this one. And yeah, I'm just going to cure them both in the lamp and then pop some of that powder onto them for a little bit of a shimmer. Sticking on, but not really the best. I thought I'd try it over this black swatch as well and see if that fared any better, but I do like how opaque it is. Anyway, switching on to another design, I'm going to use the glitter from Madame Glam this time. It's like a dipping glitter. I'm going to use this zigzag image, stamp that on, and then while the gel polish is still wet, just dip it into the pot and then cure it. And then the next design, I'm going to use Madame Glam's holographic powder. So I'm just stamping that onto the swatch, and then I've just cured that, and then I'm using the holographic powder. Now you can see I'm having major trouble with this. It refused to stick to the blue gel, and I was getting really frustrated at this stage, and I don't know what went wrong, because I actually tried this technique off camera before even, you know, starting the video tutorial, and it worked a treat. But that was what with the green one. So anyway, I thought maybe the problem is the plate, so I'll switch to a Creative Shop plate, and their plates are really deeply etched, so I've got a couple of swatches done there, because obviously the stamper just seems to hold a lot of polish and I don't want to waste it. So I've cured this blue one here with the bunnies or whatever those things are, and yep, same thing again. So it wasn't the plate at fault. I'm wondering if it's actually the blue gel polish. I'm just not really sure. So anyway, I'm going to give the green a try now with the exact same image and cure that in the lamp and give that one a go too. And still nothing. There's a tiny bit there, so yeah, I'm over it now. Okay, so I'm back with the final swatches, and I've got sort of mixed feelings on it. I like how it worked with some products and not so much with others, so I think I sort of really like it just as a plain stamping polish, because it's super pigmented, and plus you're not up against the clock. So if you're doing quite intricate designs and things like that, then it's fantastic, because you've not got to transfer the image straight away, and you know how normal regular stamping polish goes dry. This stuff won't. So you saw how I stamped it and sort of left it on the stamper before actually going ahead and stamping it. And it didn't dry out or anything like that. It transferred fine. So for that reason I do like it, and the colours are beautiful and really pigmented. So you can see how, you know, the blues stamped on top of those ones there. That was the pink one, and that was the second time I'd stamped it, and that's on top of black, so still pigmented. I love it for glitter. So it's fantastic for glitter. I've done it not top coated, top coated and not top coated. So I'll just sort of give you guys a bit more of a close up. So you can leave it like this, where you've got more texture, or you can just go ahead and top coat it for a little bit more longevity. I don't know how long these ones would last like that, but they do look quite pretty on the nail. So that's those ones there. And then with the chromey sort of chameleon chrome, I think I'm sort of 50-50 on that one, because you can see the effect on there, but it's quite subtle, and I think that's actually more down to the colour of the gel that I've used with it. So I think if I'd used black, then I think you would have got more of an effect with it, but it's really nice and shiny and reflective anyway, so it's not too bad. But I think it's more to do with the colour for the base, because usually when you're doing those sorts of you know, using these sorts of pigments and stuff, they always work best over black, and I think that's what the problem was there with that one. And this one, I just don't know what happened with the holographic powder, because originally when I'd done it off camera, and sorry, my camera's not in focus, so I'd actually did pick them up for you, it's easier. I did those two before I actually even made the video, and it worked fine. So I don't know what the story was, and I'd done these ones with the green polish, and I thought, oh, maybe the blue one's not working, so I tried it again with the green, and you saw that I had a big complete fail with it. So I don't know what's going on. I find I thought maybe originally that it was something to do with the stamping plate being not etched as well, so that's why I switched to the Creative Shop, because they're really deeply etched, and that's what I used for that one there, and it worked fine off camera, but going to camera, filming it, and that's as much holographic as I got off it. So really disappointed with that. I don't know what the story is, and I'm going to have a bit more of a play with it again and see if I'm going wrong somewhere or what the story is, because really, I mean, I've done it over a matte top coat and then stamped the image and cured it, and then gone ahead and used the powder like I did before, and I hadn't changed anything apart from the image that I used, and nothing. So it shouldn't be that hard. I don't know where I'm going wrong, but anyway, if anyone else had more success, let me know. And then that one I really liked. I thought that was quite pretty. That was done with the unicorn. It is very subtle, and I should really try it out on a darker base and see if the unicorn effect is a bit more prominent, but it's not too bad there. It's quite shimmery. It looks a lot better in real life than probably what it's showing up on camera, but it's because I've got tone on tone colour there. But yeah, I do like it overall as a product, but I just found with some of the effects I was trying to go for, it was a little bit disappointing. But anyway, you know, it's a bit of trial and error when you're trying out these new things and you don't know how it's going to pan out. But hopefully I've given you guys some inspiration and some ideas on how you can use it. Great for people that are just starting out, because you know there's no rush to stamp the image. So I think it definitely does have its advantages. I do like the colours. The colours are really, really pretty. Sorry, I'm out of focus again. I don't know what's wrong with this camera today. Yeah, so you know, I've got a sort of 50-50, a love-hate relationship with it at the moment, only because I feel like I can do so much more with it, but I can't quite figure out why. I can't do what I want to do with it, but maybe it's the limitation of the product, I don't know. Anyway, but I feel like I'm waffling a bit. Yeah, apart from that, ladies, I hope you've enjoyed the tutorial. It has been a little bit hit and miss. I do apologise for that, but this is the first time I've tried it too, so just giving it a go and seeing how I go with it. And you know, hopefully when I do pick it up and try it again, I will get more of a success with it, and I'll be able to share those successes with you. So yeah, thanks again, Born Pretty, for sending me these out for review. I have got a 10% off discount code, and of course I'll have it listed for you down below, as well as the direct link for these. So definitely check them out. There are lots more colours. I'll definitely be purchasing more in the future. I'll probably grab the black and white as well, just to see how opaque they are. And apart from that, thanks for stopping by, ladies. Hope you all have an absolutely wonderful day wherever you are. Bye for now.